Your 20s are for building and not partying. That's so true. Like, I feel like your 20s set you up for the rest of your life. Like, depending on what play you make, depending on what move you make, can really set you up for the rest of your life. So make sure you know that you're never going to be 20 again. Why not do it while you have the most energy that you're probably, I ain't gonna say ever gonna have, but that's true. You're young. Hey y'all, so welcome back to another video. If you haven't watched my last video, make sure you go back and watch it. Subscribe to my channel and like, comment, share, all that kind of good stuff. If you feel like this video is helpful to somebody you may know, send it to them. And yeah, so I thank you guys for watching my videos and supporting. So I wanted to get into why I made this video. I wanted to make this video because I really like giving advice and just to like give girls some knowledge that I feel like y'all should know, like in your 20s, coming into your 20s or whatever the case may be, because I feel like a lot of people don't have people to give them good advice, or people who have like really good wisdom and to teach them and guide them. So things that I learned along the way are some things that I'm going to implement into this video. So I hope y'all enjoy this video. So let's get into it. So I typed everything up on my Mac and I just got it sitting up here. So I'm going to read it and, go through it. So advice for girls in their 20s. Write down your goals monthly. The other thing is sit down and think about what you're truly passionate about, because that's where your calling is. If you're called to it, there's nothing or anybody that can get in the way of that. And whenever you're feeling pulled to a certain area or to a certain thing, I don't care what it is. Like, I'm a lash tech, and people may think in the beauty industry you don't make that much money, but honestly, you make money in the beauty industry, and that's what people don't know. But that's besides the point. The point is, whatever you feel like is your calling, whatever you feel like God is drawing you to, that's the very thing that you need to be trying to reach. It's like, in my business, I'm a lash tech, as I mentioned. I speak to people. I talk to them about God. I do things that, help people grow, and I uplift them. I give them encouraging words. Like, I do so much of those things, but just being a lash tech, it's more than being a lash tech. Like, I'm a lash tech, but I'm also these other things. I'm here for people. I can, talk to them about so many different things and give them the knowledge that God has in me, for them. So, it's not about the title of your job. I feel like, it's just about what you're called to. So, your calling may be, different from somebody else's, but, it's really about the thing that God placed on the inside of you. Like, I'm very passionate about, drawing people to the Lord, or whatever the case may be. But everybody's on this different. So find yours, and, don't look at somebody else's path. Always focus on yours. Another point is, go after every goal you set. If you miss, try again, and don't give up. Sometimes God will test your faith to see if you will try again. Don't lose insight. And that's something that I've been putting, more on myself, like, something that I've been trying to implement myself, because, you can't lose track of the promise. The promise is always the promise. No matter what you're facing, no matter what you're going through, there's a promise even in the storm. Like, I feel like being a young woman in your 20s or something like that, you may face so many things. And, even myself personally, like, you face personal things, you face, family issues, or you face whatever the case may be. But you can't lose track of what God already told you. So whenever you're trying to reach a goal, keep your mind focused on that goal. Keep your eyes focused on the promise. The point is, if there's anything that you have a desire to do, do it. Time waits for no one. You don't want years to pass you and you still didn't go after the dreams that you had in your heart. So I've seen that happen. And I mean, like, you know, I personally don't want to be that person. Like, I know for myself, like, if I feel, like I said, I was telling y'all, like, you know, write down what you're passionate about and truly think about it and be intentional about it. Like, whenever I feel the desire to do something and it's heavy on my heart, I go to the people that I know that's truly connected with God. That's all I go to. I don't go to nobody else. Like, and I say, like, you know, this has been on my heart. And then I remember when I wanted to do something, I had, you know, a friend, she was like, you know, I already had in my mind, like, to go do it. But she was like, you know, she basically also, she gave me the confirmation that God was already been giving me. And I was like, okay, you know, that's why you got to watch who you be around, because, you know, today my pastor said, like, your circle matters and your circle really does matter, you know. So that's the thing. And another point is, do what you feel is best for you. Go work out, get in shape, get your mind right, get your life together, and just live your life. Live your life. You only get one. And I feel like I'm saying this, but like, I feel like I really don't truly like do that, but I'm working on that. That's something I'm definitely working on. Just having fun doesn't have to be around sin or anything. And I know that, you know, sometimes I'd be like, you know, but that's something that I have to get out of. So I just want to encourage somebody else to do the same. Like, if you're kind of like in that, you know, situation, like, you're just like, oh, I want to go do this, do this, do this, do that. Like, go do it. Don't let nothing stop you. Just live your life. Have fun. The worldly things are temporary and they won't last forever. They are temporary. Like, you know, so many people find so much excitement out here, and it's just so temporary. And I just wish people could realize that, like, you really think this stuff is going to last forever. I'm not doing anything that I know that's not going to last forever, for one. So that's why, like, I put that point in there to, you know, put out there that the worldly things are temporary. And I'm sure that, you know, some of you may heard that before, but just to say that again, like, you should know that in your 20s, like, it's not what you think it is. Like, it's really not. Like, going out, I ain't even gonna get into that. Those things are temporary. Those things, I feel like, put a hold on you, honestly, if you want me to be honest. Another point is prioritize and make time for your family. I feel like that's really huge. That was the last of it all. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if there's anything that y'all want me to talk about, preferably topics, I guess I would say, and comment them in the section. Or my social media links are below. Not links, but the names of my social medias are below. So if you have anything that you want to message me to talk about, I can do that as well. But I hope y'all enjoy this video. If I have any more advice for girls in their 20s, I would do a part 2. But thank you for watching. Make sure you share this video with someone you think it would be helpful to. And I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all day.